Hello, what's the crack? What's the story? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out Jason Segel got dumped white naked. This is Conan O'Brien needs a friend. I've never seen this Conan O'Brien show before, but yeah, let's go.
One of my favorite comedies of the last, whatever, 15 years is Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Oh,
I think
thanks.
it is such a perfect comedy, and I think many comedies come close, or they get halfway there. That is so sweet and so nice and so funny every time I watch it.
Oh, thank you.
And so my wife and I, that's one of our, like, if that movie's on, we are watching it.
Cool.
And I like seeing you naked.
Yes. That movie is really honest. I think that's why I wasn't trying to be funny, as crazy as that sounds. I got dumped while I was naked, and so I put that into a movie.
Okay, this is what I want to ask you about, because I've always heard that you wrote, you were 24, I think, when you wrote the screenplay, and that you wrote it very quickly based on a real breakup. Is that true?
Wow.
Yeah, I was dating somebody who was amazing. I was like super in love, and they had to go away for a little while, and they came back and called me from the airport and said, "Hey, can I come over?" And as an adolescent young man, I thought that meant like we'd been apart and need to have sex.
Wow.
Yeah. So, oh man, she arrived at the house, and I had decided that the way to really like kick off this sex was that I was waiting on the couch totally naked, like posed, like comedically.
Pose like a woman in a Botticelli painting.
Or Burt Reynolds. Like
Ruben
Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
I'm going with Botticelli.
Yes.
Rubens.
Yes.
You go with your Burt Reynolds. But
I will every time.
I can I'm remembering it viscerally now because so she walked in and there I am laying and I said, "I've got a surprise for you." And then she said, "We need to talk."
and you are as vulnerable as any mammal can be.
Yeah. And I'm fairly confident that it's not the end of the sentences. We need to talk. This sex is going to be wonderful.
Right.
And so this like breakup starts, and I'm naked, and the whole time I think this is like maybe the problem. I'm thinking like this is so funny. This is going to be amazing when I write it.
As it's happening,
Wow.
you are thinking this is screenwriter's gold.
It was absurd. Like it was absurd what was happening. And then a part that didn't make the movie.
Imagine, what would you do if that happened to you? What would you do? Wow. And the fact they actually made a movie out of it. What a guy. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Makes sense, innit?
I wrote it in, but it was too long when we made it. I stopped in the breakup and I said, "I need to put on clothes." And she said, "Okay." And so I went into my bedroom, and then I spent like 25 minutes picking out an outfit.
Breakup outfit.
Yes. I'm like taking shirts off and throwing them on the ground, then trying pants on that don't quite fit right.
It comes out in a tux.
I came out
6 times in different out. It was Pretty Woman.
I came out in a button-up blue shirt and khaki pants.
Blockbuster.
And then I said, "I'm wearing your favorite outfit."
Oh!
Yeah.
Body blow after body blow.
Yeah. And so there was that. And then simultaneously, like during that period, I am admittedly like a weird dude, and I've loved puppets since I was young. And I was writing a Dracula puppet musical to be like, this will show them.
Right.
Wow.
I remember going over, I finished my first draft of this Dracula puppet musical. I recorded all the music by myself in my apartment. Oh, sure, it was really special. And I called Judd Apatow and I said, "I have to show you something." And I went to his house. And
Naked. Gotta stop doing that. It's not helping.
I played him the CD and he listened really patiently. And then he said, "You can't show this to anybody ever."
Wow.
And and then it just like stayed in on the computer. And then years later, when I wrote Forgetting Sarah Marshall, I said, "I'm ending it with this puppet musical, Judd." And he said, "It's your movie, do it." And everything about that movie is really authentic to who I was.
I love the cast so much.
Yeah.
I mean, I love everybody in the cast. And Mila, who I know personally, she's such a lovely person. She's a
best.
life force. She's so fantastic in that film. There's so many things I love about it, and I have to tell you, every time I watch that, I want to see more of the musical.
Yeah.
Because the musical, I mean, the music is really good, and I always want to see more of the Dracula puppet movie and Van Helsing, and I mean, the whole thing is really fun.
I had a plan recently.
I can't really remember that part. Said this was the end of the movie. It's not really coming to me. I can't remember saying a puppet show. I can't remember.
Remember when Lin-Manuel Miranda released the like making of Hamilton?
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to do like a kind of a mockumentary of the making of A Taste for Love that showed Peter bringing it to Broadway and like all the behind the scenes. Maybe one day.
You should do that.
Yeah, it would be fun.
That'd be fantastic. So I'm curious, you wrote that movie very quickly, and how soon afterwards did it get made? Did a bunch of years go by, or was it?
No, it got made the next year. Knocked Up came out while I was writing that. And then basically, I think that Judd, when Freaks and Geeks got canceled, had a like kind of Monte Cristo revenge mission. Like I'll show him kind of a recurring theme. You know, you were wrong to cancel this show. I'm going to systematically make these people stars to show you how dumb you are. I think that like really was part of the motivation.
Yeah.
I think he also felt some responsibility because we were, you know, just out of high school or high school kids who he kind of plucked out, and
Freaks and Geeks, never seen that.
some people didn't go to school, you know, as a result of doing Freaks and Geeks. So that movie got made like the year after I wrote it.
Wow, that was very good because I love him in I Met Your Mother. What a sick actor. Yeah, that story, that was weird. I didn't think that actually happened to me in real life. What? No, that's sick. What a story to your kids. I Met Your Mother, literally. But yeah, that was really good. If you want to see more of Conan stuff, comment down below. Let me know what Conan stuff you want to see. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.